A motivational speaker probably once said, "Failure is not an option." Well, in the NFL, failure is sometimes plan A. Week 1 is in the books and we got some juicy ones to work with. Welcome to the NFL Fails of the Week, coming up right after this. This episode of NFL Fails is brought to you by Prize Picks. Oh boy, was week 1 something. A lot of stuff happened, like whatever the Giants did, but hey, I hit on my Prize Picks, and that's good for something. That's right, using my code 5points, all first-time users on Prize Picks will receive an instant deposit match of up to $100. It's pretty simple. If you deposit $69, Prize Picks will give you $69. Nice. So how do you turn that deposit and match into cold hard cash? Well, you get 2 to 6 players and then decide if they will get more or less of their prize pick projection. You can win this, get this, 25 times your money on any entry. I hit on my first ever play last week, and this week I'm gonna go passing. Justin Herbert less than 291 yards, Brock Purdy more than 214.5 yards, and this may come back to bite me, Daniel Jones over 198.5 yards. Prize Picks has an awesome promotion schedule, so you can always take advantage of juicy deals like Taco Tuesday. If you see a taco on the board, you can play it. Your money is safe and can be easily withdrawn. Collect those winnings, baby. So after this video, first-time users go to prizepicks.com or download the app from the link below and use my code 5points for a 100% deposit match up to $100. Again, that's promo code 5points on Prize Picks. Fail number 5, the Chiefs. Go for it. You could argue that the Chiefs losing to the Lions in what seems like happened 2 years ago at this point was a huge failure, but there was one specific incident in the game I had to hone in on. Down 1 point in the fourth quarter with 2:09 left in the game, the Chiefs found themselves facing a 4th and 20. Two-time Super Bowl winning champion coach Andy Reid and his trusted OC Matt Nagy decided to go for it? What's curious to me is that the Chiefs had all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so a quick punt would have given them the opportunity for a 3 and out to at least get the ball back and win the game on some last-second bullshit. I mean, they have Harrison Butker. Nope. They went for it, then committed a false start, and then went for it again on 4th and 25. Did Andy Reid think this was the 2004 divisional round?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Well, needless to say, they didn't convert, and the duo of Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney continued their night of dropping things like a no-arm man in Walmart. Safe to say that without Chris Jones, Andy Reid did not trust his defense. Congrats, Chiefs! You failed. Fail number 4, the Steelers. This one started out ugly and didn't get any better looking. After some brutal drives by the Steelers and effective ball movement by the 49ers, before you knew it, the Yinzer clan were down 20-0 and were being outgained by this, 190 yards to 1. That sounds like a lot of problems.
I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
It wouldn't get any better from there as Tree's live streaming meltdown was witnessed in full time. Look, not many people were saying Steelers gone to Super Bowl this offseason, and a 30-7 loss where they got thoroughly outclassed by a good Niner team doesn't lead to much optimism. Yet they will still somehow probably fudge out a 9-8 record.
Because if we playing like this, I don't want to watch no more Pittsburgh Steelers football, and you can guarantee that. Fix your goddamn assignment and everything of that nature, because we look like garbage out there. This is ridiculous.
Fail number 3, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has had some ups and downs so far. His down started in training camp where on basically the first day an injury shut him down until week 1. Then his up came when he signed a record contract extension worth $55 million a year for 5 freaking years, instantly making him the highest paid NFL player, well, ever. And boy did he channel his inner Bobby Bonilla on Sunday, just absolutely laying an egg against the Bengals' cross-state rival. After a first quarter that looked like an Iowa Hawkeyes inter-squad game, the Browns finally realized Burrow was rustier than the Titanic sprinkled with submarine parts and finally took control of the game. Burrow was 14 for 31, no TDs, and a QB rating of 20.3, the lowest of his so far stellar career, and got outplayed by Deshaun Watson, who molested the Bengals defense for 154 yards, a TD, and a pick. Trust me, he wasn't much better. But if you want to find terrible, our next fail is pretty bad. Fail number 2, the New York Football Giants. A lot of expectations were put on the Giants following a season where they pulled many rabbits out of their asses and somehow won a playoff game. Daniel Jones was given a new $40 million per year deal, and Saquon agreed to come back on the franchise tender. Of course, like the 20 years before, it seems the Giants drew the Cowboys on prime time to open the season, a team that has owned them in week 1. And from the looks of the team's first drive, things might finally be different. Right up until fuck. It wouldn't get any better. The Giants added a pick six, another pick, a missed field goal, a lost fumble, multiple turnovers on downs, and it all resulted in the worst home opening loss in Giants history. A 40-0 shutout that made fans of Big Blue have to shut off their gas valves and turn off their phones. 0 fucking points. And yet, somehow, this was not the biggest fail of the week. In fact, not even the biggest fail from the state of, well, I guess it's New Jersey, but New York. That ignominy belongs to the fail of the week, the Buffalo Bills. Everyone remembers where they were on 9/11. No, not in 2001, 2023. Aaron Rodgers held a flag and his season was done 2 minutes later. Yikes, you can see the tendon retract inside him, and that's just, prayers for a speedy recovery, Aaron Rodgers. That really was brutal. Enter in the MILF Hunter, Zach Wilson, who at times during his rookie year was labeled a big-time bust. Easy pickings for the Bills, right? Wrong. Josh Allen looked like he attended the Jameis Winston Passing and Turnover Academy this offseason and was absolutely abysmal, unleashing 2 arm punts, another pick, and then recreating the butt fumble minus the butt to complete a 4-turnover, head-scratching night. And despite all of that, despite Zach Wilson looking pretty pedestrian, Allen was able to tie it late and force overtime. And then this happened. Oh yes, sweet, sweet failure. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to use my code 5points at PrizePicks so that first-time users can get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Use the link below or download the app and get started. PrizePicks, baby.